All right, folks, welcome to the Closer's Den, the ultimate space for wholesalers committed to action and growth. Here, it's all about creating that synergy to start dialing and really just taking charge of your income-driven activities. So if you're in that paralysis analysis stage, or if you're feeling that phone is getting too heavy, right, or you're going through a bunch of no's and you have no motivation, use this platform where I will have special guests, like for today, John, and you're going to be able to hear us call and talk and see that, hey, we go through everything that you're going through, right? We just have grit. We just keep going. So really, that's what this channel is all about. And for some of you folks, if you don't know me, my name is Caesar. Just started about 14 months ago. So I'm just a regular guy who left the 9-to-5 grind and just trying to create freedom and legacy for myself and my families. And all I wanted to do for this channel is simply to provide a platform where you can listen and really just drive you to action, right? If I can save one person from quitting, right, from just hanging on there for one more day, one more week, one more phone call, for me, I've done my job. And really, that's what this whole channel is about. So enough with me. John, introduce yourself, my guy.
What's going on, guys? It's John Looney. I'm super excited to get over here on Caesar's channel and do this live. We've been talking about it for a couple weeks, and so I'm pumped up to get on it. Just like Caesar was saying, you know, everybody goes through those moments where you don't want to call or you feel discouraged, or, you know, it's not exactly the most glorified part of the business, but it is part of the business. And so super excited to get on this live and essentially just show you guys that we do exactly what we tell people to do, or we do exactly what we were told to do. You know, me and Caesar were coached by some of the same people. And so now we just want to take the tools and the blessings and the things that we know and pass it on to everybody else, because it is a beautiful thing, but you have to do this part first.
Absolutely. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. And by the way, guys, John is an absolute closer. I mean, this guy comes in with freaking thunder, man. Just pumping those deals in, and not just locking them up, but getting them close and funded, which is like the most important part, you know. And these, you know, those fees are not there were no jokes, man. So you got a home runner here. So John, I always let the guests go first. You want to go ahead and make your first dial?
Yeah, let's do it. I was gonna buy some before, but I was like, you know what, it'd be like really organic to just not plan it. So I will just what I'll do is I'll call one, you call one. Let's do it. Let's see.
Yep.
Can you hear it?
Perfect, man.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? This is Dalton.
Yeah.
Dalton, what's going on, brother? It's John Looney. I was just giving you a call, man. I just shot you a text about your property over in Frisco. I know that you were looking to sell it. Are you still selling?
Yeah, we're still selling it.
I see you've been trying for quite a bit. What's been jumping in your way by chance? What's stopping you guys?
It's been mainly the market.
Gotcha.
We had a offer on the property about 2 months in, and then their financing fell through, and then the market kind of just died.
The market fell through. Do you know how they were getting it funded? Was it like a family trying to get a mortgage and they just couldn't get it?
They were getting down payment assistance through a family member.
Gotcha. And I think I can see right here you have that the home looks pretty good. I mean, it's a newer home and everything. How much were you guys looking to get for it?
So it's currently listed for $365.
Oh, that's why you haven't sold it, man.
I mean, based off of comps in the area and everything, that's actually a pretty cheap price.
If it was cheap, it would have been sold. Do you agree?
I mean, yes and no at the same time, because when we got an offer, our offer we originally got was for more. It was for $375.
And then they fell through, so it's basically like not getting one.
But
let's I actually live in Frisco. Do you guys have plans on where you want to go next?
Yeah, we do. we're working with a building company. So
okay. So you're probably wanting to sell this home to go in contingent with the funds to buy that property with the builder, right?
Well, yeah, we want to we're selling this property and using the funds, the equity we get out of it, to go into the new home.
Okay. How much do you guys owe on this one?
$250.
Okay, so that's why that's why you want to sell it for $360. You probably take home $75K after closing cost. How much do you guys need to be able to buy that other house? Like 40, 30, 50K?
No, because we're also, because of the way the housing market is right now and everything, we're needing to pay off a couple things. So we're needing to walk away with about 80K. So if we sell at 365 after 9% taken out,
you need 80K. You need 80K.
Yeah. So at 365, we still hit 80K.
So this guy's not going to sell his house.
Hit about somewhere between 82 and 87.
His home's worth like 320, and he's wanting to get 360. The math isn't mathing. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like, I love this home. I'm looking to get another one before the end of the week, and it's got to be a win-win-win, right? The home has to be good, which you definitely have. And then the price has to be good, which, but what you need to move into your new home is like that's why you want to sell. Unfortunately, I don't see how this would get a return. If I were to buy it, if you can't sell it for 360, there's no way that I would be able to sell it for 360 just because it changes owners, right? So if it wouldn't be a deal unless we could get it lower. Now, do you have any wiggle room to go down? Because if you have it on the market right now and I bought it right this second, bam, there would be nothing I could really do besides putting more money than I just gave you to make it more valuable since it's not selling today. Besides if some, you know what I mean? Or else it would have sold. So either we got to go down or you just, stay on the market, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any wiggle room?
Not a whole lot. So I know this isn't the first time we've talked. I think this is the third time we've talked.
No, we've talked about. I remember you, and
I mean, if y'all were to pay closing costs and everything, we could go down to probably about 330. I want to say 330, 335 would be the lowest, but that would be if y'all were covering closing costs and everything. But that's really about the lowest we can go. It
would have to be 330 cash, right? Like it wouldn't be able to be like because I do want it. I mean, Frisco's a prime area. What if I gave you, because what would 330 give you? It would give you 80. Okay, yeah, you're stuck on the 80. It's math. Okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, I can give you 30 up front and then give you 50 over 3 years.
We can't, because that was the last time we talked. That was one of the things I told you. We can't have our name on another mortgage because that'll keep us from being able to get a mortgage to qualify for the new home.
Okay. And so you're just going to kind of just wait it out?
Yeah, that's where we're at, is we're waiting it out until we get the offer we need.
Okay. So you haven't actually really started building it. You're just waiting so that you can start.
It's a spec home.
Okay. Yeah. It would have to be that way to be that number. You can get the price you want. It just has to be on different terms. Because if you have, you're in a neighborhood where about 2 miles away, they're offering brand new homes for more money for 2% less interest rate. So they're letting people buy those new homes, and the monthly price is going to be cheaper than your home, and they get more home and a newer home. So like you're in competition with, yes, a higher price with if they were to buy that other house for 400, but they're also offering 4%. When if someone buys yours for 360 at 6%, they're going to pay more with your house being, 15 years old versus that brand new house, even if it's more money. So they get more house and a lower monthly payment. That's why it hasn't sold. They're going there.
Which that doesn't surprise me, because the area you're talking about is over in Oak Point, and that's actually where we're looking to move to.
No. I'm not looking at Oak Point. I'm looking.
Oh, then there's multiple, because Oak Point's doing the same thing, where they're buying down interest rates into the 4%.
Yeah. There's actually, that's been the strategy for the last 12 months with these new builds getting built. Like you know, the neighborhood is like Prosper where they're competing with you. Oak Point's a little bit further away. If someone's looking to buy in Frisco, they're not also looking in Oak Point. They're kind of looking Frisco, Prosper, maybe Salina, but like those are like the three that a family looking for Frisco is hitting. Maybe Little Elm, you know, but the Little Elm ones are about 45, 60,000 less than yours. You have the smallest house in your neighborhood, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't sell the smallest house for the most, you know?
The next closest spot to us is, I want to say, about 1,400, and the last one of them sold for, I want to say it was around 385, 395.
No, the last home that sold is across the street from you. It sold for 330.
No, I'm talking about the 1,500 square foot, because the last one sold in our neighborhood is probably quite literally our neighbor.
Yeah, it's 1,400 square feet right across the street from you. About 10 o'clock if you walk out your front door, and it sold for 330, and it also was on the market for 250 days. So if you went down, I don't know how long you've been trying to sell, probably 4 months. You're only 100 days away if you go down. So,
I mean, we can't. That's the problem, though. We can't really go down. We can't really afford to have 2 mortgages.
You wouldn't have 2 mortgages. What if I took over the payments? I put title in my name. You don't have to worry about paying the other mortgage.
Well, the problem with that, though, is our name is still on the mortgage. So when we go to apply for a new home loan, it's going to report this mortgage as still being on there. So it would still be us qualifying for 2 mortgages.
So you haven't already applied for this other one then?
We were going through Rocket Mortgage. And we've been pre-qualified. We had a verified approval letter from them. But that's under the assumption that when we get it, we're only going to have 1 mortgage. We're only going to have the 1 set of debt showing on there. We won't be able to qualify for another home loan if we have the 250,000 loan still sitting on our account.
Yeah. I want it, but I won't be able to get it just because you got it. It's got to be creative where I give you 30 up front and the rest, and if you can't do that, then probably around the summer I'll call you again and see if we got some wiggle room then.
Okay.
Just because it's January, February is going to be tough, and it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I mean,
sounds good.
We're not in any hurry or anything. So.
Okay, brother. I appreciate it.
Right.
Yep. Bye.
What's his rate?
3, but I mean, he doesn't want to sell. He needs 80K cash. Is what he said.
Well, I would have said, "Hey, I'm an investor. You're asking for retail. You need a retail buyer. The only way I could buy this is if I buy creatively."
That's what I told him.
What's your interest rate? Like the only way you're going to sell this is to a retail buyer or an investor like me, sub 2. And if he's not open to that, I would have just got off the phone like 30 seconds into it. But
yeah,
I was like, get the rate.
Yeah, no,
income.
I talked to him before. I remember the conversation. I mean, it's the smallest house, so you go, Caesar.
Yeah, one thing I gotta say, man. I mean, you've embraced the buyer, right? Like that's fucking amazing.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to buy actually another house or 2. Like I am buying houses, so
also, John, as a potential solution there, I don't know if you saw my comments there.
I don't even know how to open them. How do I open them?
Oh yeah, when you look at comments.
I got Brandon Clark over here jumping crazy like he just took some
there you go.
ADHD medication.
Pitbull in here.
Because Brandon would know this. Brandon, if someone is looking to buy a house,
how do I open these
what you can do is you can lock it up as a rental lease to purchase, and then once he gets approved on the other loan, then you turn into a sub 2.
I would have pitched it like this too, but like, hey, yeah, like if you're going to buy another house, that's fine. You just tell your next lender that this current mortgage is being serviced. So it's kind of like a rental property, how you would buy another property and like, oh, you can't buy that. You already have one. Oh, it's a rental property. It's being serviced. So
because I've talked to him before. He has a 2-bed. He has the only 2-bed, 1-bath in Frisco, Texas, and it's 1,200 square foot house. He's trying to sell for the same price as a 4-2. So he has a 2-1. I mean, sorry, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. He's trying to sell for the same price as a 4-2. So it's he has this 80K thing that he wants because he has this dream house. So like,
is 80K.
it's just a no. And like that's one thing that I don't do is I don't like if it's a no, it's a fucking no. Like next person, you know, like we're going to get a deal, and it doesn't have to be him if the price is not lining up. Because if it's difficult for me to get, then it's going to be a headache for me tomorrow, and I don't buy headaches.
Exactly. All right, I'm calling right now.
Let's go.
Oh, you got me all pumped up. Let's go.
How do you mute this?
You have reached ACS. You have reached ACS Contractors. Please leave a message and I will return your call as soon as I can. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Sorry, mailbox.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you get a pickup, it doesn't like he'll yield to it. Have you seen his loan docs?
I'm what? But I forget about it as soon as I hang up. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Richard, what's going on, big dog? It's John. I just got your What? Say that again?
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was just giving you a call. I shot you a text about your property in San Antonio that you said you haven't sold it yet. You still looking to sell it?
Yes, sir.
Sweet, man. Sweet. How long have you been trying to sell?
Maybe, let's see.
I talked to this guy before and got him on a contract. He didn't sign it.
Last year.
Okay. I believe I talked to you, or it was your wife, maybe.
It was both of us.
It was both of you guys. Whatever happened to that? I was lined up to get it done and sent it over. You guys got cold feet?
No, I don't know what happened.
You don't want to sell it, or you did want to sell it? I'm looking to get it, man. So I know we talked. So do you remember what price we settled on? I can go back to the contract and see.
I think it went up to 50.
What went up to 50?
The price range.
The price range went up to 50. Where'd you get that from?
Well, that's the one that's what y'all contracted on.
Okay.
Yes, I don't really know too much about it.
Okay.
My wife's the one that did all the discussion.
Gotcha. Was it Priscilla?
Yes, Priscilla.
Okay. I'm looking right here. Yeah, it was 49. So what did she not know how to sign the document? Maybe she didn't get it.
We saw first it was like we were having difficult times getting the paperwork done, or like communication.
Which part?
Or like I guess getting it signed, because when we finally got to it, it was already expired.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't really remember.
Are you and Priscilla together right now?
No, she's in town right now.
She's in town or out of town?
No, out of town.
Out of town. Gotcha. Is there any way we can get on three-way real quick? Reason why is because we're looking to get something before February. I'd love to resend this to you guys right now. Is there any way I can get on three-way and get this knocked out real quick?
Well, I gotta find out where she's at.
I mean, she could be on the moon. If I can get her email again, I can knock it out with you.
Okay, the email that she's using right now is Heigl.
Okay, Heigl Priscilla 3 at Gmail.
Yes, that one.
Cool. Okay, and then does she own it by herself or you as well?
Both of us.
Okay, and then do you have access to that email too, or just her?
Both of us.
Okay, so you can open that email as well.
Not on this phone right now. I got a little flip phone right now.
Okay. You got a flip phone? Me too, man. What kind you got? You got a Motorola Razr?
No, I just got a little was it AT&T
the back flip or the side kick or the kick flip?
The flex.
The what?
The flex.
The flex. Oh, is that where you could take big bodybuilder pictures with?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This is what I'll do, man. I'll get it resent. I can actually do it right now. You said your flex phone can or cannot open it.
No, it will open it.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Go ahead and pop that out for me.
Well, I gotta how you call it? I gotta put that account on my phone.
Man, you're changing the story, man. Do you really own this thing or are you just making it up? I'm just playing.
No, I wish I didn't own it because I won't have to worry about trying to figure out what I want to do with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds like a win-win already. You don't want to own it, and I'll make sure you don't have to figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, because my kids want it. And I go, look, y'all had plenty of opportunity, plenty of time to do something with it. That's already 5 years.
Damn, 5 years? My dad would have left me.
And now everybody's like, well, because me and your mom would just want to just get out of it.
Yeah, cash out, man.
Yeah.
When are you going to be able to get a chance? I know Priscilla, I know she's a smart lady. I remember. And
yeah.
I know she's going to want to talk to me probably before you get this thing knocked out. When can I get on the phone with her too?
Well, then if I can get off the phone right now, I can find her.
Give her a dial and call me back.
Okay.
That way, whenever, like if we were to knock this out, she wouldn't call you and be upset with you. I want her and you to both be, happy about this decision because I'm gonna get it done quicker than she'll probably get home. So
okay, so let me get a hold of her.
Yeah, give her a call.
Because last time she called was at 1:34 in the morning.
Yeah, don't do that to me, okay?
No.
Okay.
But she was asking me to call her, and it was ASAP.
Damn. Well, I hope she's okay, man. Give her a call right now and let her know that you're gonna get an email. We'll get this knocked out, okay, brother?
Okay. All right.
You're the man. Bye.
Attaboy, John. All right, I'm going to go next.
That's a deal.
All right, now. All right. It's done. That's what I call done data.
Yeah. You just got to get to it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You like that?
Just double tap this one.
Yeah, go till you get on the phone with somebody. I'll wait.
There you go.
I'm having fun already, so let's ride.
Please leave your message for 3. Sorry, mailbox is full.
Jesus. All right, let's call this one.
Hello, this is Chad Swagger. I'm unable to come to. Hello, this is Chad Swagger. I'm unable to come to the phone at the moment. You leave me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Chad, my man. Hope all is well, man. Looks like we're playing phone tag here. So tag, you're it. I just sent you a text. I will be on calls. So shoot me a text when's the best time to give you a call, and I'll call you back. Okay? Thanks. And Loisa.
This person cannot be reached at the moment. This person.
Give me a second, guys. I'm pulling up my other list there. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, their house on the market, it's the price.
You or me, bro?
Go ahead, John, if you want to make a call.
Yeah, go high level so easy, huh?
Yeah, it is. Let's see.
What's the chat saying? Oh, you gotta ask a little bit. It should load as it goes.
I think this is the more recent. No, oh, no, it's down
recent's
here.
at the bottom. Yeah, usually it should just go auto then, maybe. What's up, Robert? What's up, Jermaine? Who else we got in here? Drop some love in the chat. Dude, it's still snowing. Dude, Caesar, it's snowing, bro.
Texas for you, man. 2 days from now is gonna be sunshine.
It's fucking California's gonna burn down by the time I get home.
Hello.
What's going on, Kevin? It's John. I was just texting you about your house, man.
I'll let you know.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like, fuck you. Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna call.
Yep. How many calls do you make normally a day?
Anywhere between 40 to 100, depending on depending
When
on how
I'm
many answers.
calling, I normally like if I'm calling sellers that day, I do nothing but that, and I probably do about 100, 150 same.
Yeah. And there are times when you're just talking and you just end up doing like 40, you know?
Yeah.
40.
Yeah. I just make the task like if like right now the task is like the task right now is to get deals signed. Like nothing else matters, but just getting as many as I can. Like I'm trying to get to like, yes, you want to be super picture perfect, you know, right now because we're on this video, like it's like I'm just trying to go like super fast. If you need to change anything, do it later. Right now you're trying to get deals. We're about to go into the weekend, you know, reanalyze your exit strategy or whatever. Like have it perfect, of course. Like RJ says, like, you know your formula, know what you're doing. But also like you can vet and tell if a seller's legit, you know.
Lenora.
Exactly.
Leave a message and I'll get right back with you. Thanks.
Who is it?
Hi, Lenora. Good afternoon. Caesar here. I'm calling about your property on Stanley Avenue. Looks like you're looking to sell that property. I am a buyer and I'm looking to buy in that neighborhood. When you get a chance, give me a call back, 415-579-3026, and I'll send you a quick text as well, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
I hate this area.
Go ahead, John.
Yo. Oh shit! I was typing the address in for the phone.
There it is.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's probably retail price. See what they want.
Your call
We
has
have a
been
price on
forwarded
the
to
phone?
an automated voice messaging system.
I gotta check out my refunds. I always
Hey, it's
forget.
John. I was just giving you a call about your property. I was just texting you if you sold it or not.
Yeah, this property looks nice.
All right, I'm going to go next.
Are they strict on that 2-hour parking over there or no? Not yet.
Okay, afterwards works.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Market 580. Very nice house. Huge.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Delissa. Good afternoon. Caesar here. I'm calling about your property on Hickory Avenue. Looks like you're looking to sell. I'm looking to buy. Give me a call when you get this.
Market
Bye.
for doesn't say. They dropped it 15K, so that's probably been on the market for a while. That's 500K cash offer.
It's not going to be good. It's
Yeah, 580 on a market or 5 no. You like at 4.
Oh, this is going to be a hard address to find.
These are those freshies. Nice.
Please leave your message.
Go ahead, John.
Please leave your message for
I normally would leave them voicemail, but because we're on this, I'm not.
Oh, dude, go do your thing, man. Do exactly what you usually do, bro. No worries. Believe it or not, people ask, like, how do you leave voice messages? I'm like,
Hey, it's
just
John.
do it.
Was giving you a call back about your property in Fort Worth. I'm looking to buy one in that area. Let me know when I can give you a call.
My bad, bro.
New one?
Oh, he's fucking ugly.
Dog? Doggy.
Which one's not even that much? Let's see if you take less.
to the flip.
Oh, nowhere close to the same.
Please leave your message for.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, mailbox is full.
It's nice.
Jesus.
Too
This
nice.
just happened to me yesterday too. And as soon as I got off the live, like I got on a call with 5 people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's just luck of the draw, you know?
Yeah, normally what I do, like on the days that I know that I'm calling sellers, I'll call each one 3 or 4 times. That way,
Yep.
like you're not like, because you don't want to be like overly consolidating and hoarding these leads that you believe that one day they're gonna like just bombard them for that week or two, and if they answer the phone, put them in a, you know, something where you know to follow up is if it sounds like it's a vetted seller. But if like, don't waste time calling old people if you never talk to them. Like continuous lead flow, deal flow, cash flow. You know what I'm saying?
Please leave your
Yep.
message for 90346135547.
Billy, what's going on, man? It's John. I was just giving you a call. I saw your property for sale. I was seeing if you were, you know, how soon you were looking to sell it, because I actually want to buy it. So give me a call back when you get a chance, and let's see what we could do. Thanks. I just saw that he had this one listed, so that's why I changed my voicemail to like that angle. So instead of being, you know, going in the direction where, oh, I saw you filled this out. It's like,
Cannot be reached.
I want him to know that, you know, him selling his house or putting on the market is not a bad thing. So I said, hey, I saw it on the market for sale. And then when I get on the phone with him, I'm gonna make a different deal with him.
If you leave a voicemail and text message.
Hey, what's going on? It's John. I was just looking for Nagan. Did I say that right? I'm sorry. Nilgan. I'm sorry. I was just giving you a call. I saw that you were looking to sell your property over there in Duncanville. I was just seeing if it's already sold or not, because I'm pretty interested.
Yeah, I'm listing it. It's probably gonna be listed today or tomorrow.
Oh wow.
With an agent.
Oh wow. Okay. And what made you decide you wanted to list it with a realtor?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Like,
why shouldn't I? I'm gonna sell the house. I found a realtor.
No, absolutely. I was just asking how much you're looking to sell the house for. The reason why I'm asking is because I just finished buying a house and making it look really nice right in DeSoto, and I want to buy another one within the next week or two. And I saw yours, and so that's why I was giving you a call. How many bedrooms is it?
3.
Gotcha. 3 bedroom, and then it's a 3 bath or 2 bath?
2.5.
2.5. Have you done any work to it by chance?
Well, I just cleaned it up. The house does not have any major issues at all. So
Just needs to be remodeled and stuff.
I did not.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna see what kind of offers I will get.
Yeah, you're on the phone with someone that's going to give you one here in a second. How much are you looking to get for it?
We're listing it for $385, but
and it's not remodeled, because the homes that are remodeled, they're selling for.
I'm sorry.
The homes that were remodeled right next to you, they were sold for about $350 after, and they were already remodeled. So.
Which one was that?
1070 Bill Hill Circle. There's it's and let's see, and there's also another one right off of let's see, I think it's Daniel Dale Road. That one sold for $340 and it was completely remodeled.
I guess it depends on the location and
Well,
the size.
Well, yeah, that one's actually a little smaller than yours, and it's right next to you. So
It's not right next to me.
Daniel Dale Road is not right next to you.
Well, not right next to me.
Well,
It's close, but not.
It's the street.
Maybe.
It's the street off of the street you live on.
Yeah, but it's not next to me. I don't know what you mean by next to me, next to my house. Well, you can make an offer.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Sorry. That was funny. Yeah, I would have to. I mean, that
was funny.
That I named the street right next to you, and you said it wasn't right next to you.
Well, it's not really next to me, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
it's just it's the street that you go off to go to any store or gas station off your street. But I just thought it was funny because you're right. It's not right next to you, and that's what I said, and I was wrong.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I know that I would have to put some money into fixing it. I'm willing to do a cash offer. You wouldn't have to worry about paying any closing costs, of course, and any realtor commissions. Because if you sold it on the market for, the $380, the realtor fees would take off.
I already have an agent I signed with her.
Okay.
She's gonna need some commission.
Okay. Well,
if I'm not gonna pay it, you will pay it.
No. If you signed the contract with her, then for sure you can pay her. That's up to you. I still want to buy the house. So if you voluntarily want to pay her, that's completely up to you. I wouldn't want to give away money, but if you want to, then, we live in America. We have freedom. We can do that.
Okay.
You want to sell the house, right?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I want to buy it. I know after those fees, after you pay that realtor, she must be a really good friend of yours. After you pay her, you'd probably only net, if you sold it for what you're saying you want to list it for, you would only take home about $330 because that's what the realtor fees and the closing cost.
55,000.
Yeah, because I see you haven't gotten your roof replaced either.
55,000.
No, it would be about 40 grand. Yeah, it would.
Okay.
And that's before we get into your age of the roof and them do an inspection and they say they want this, they say they want that, and whenever you list it with a realtor they do that to you. You know what I mean? They say we need this, we need that. They deduct your price. It's unfair, And with this, you're going to get exactly what you deserve, and it's going to be quick. You don't have to do showings. You don't have to do any of that extra stuff. Homes on the market in your neighborhood are selling in 85 to 90 days. You don't have to wait. You don't have to go through any of that stress. You can get paid, move out, live your dream life, and be happy.
Right.
I would, because I haven't seen it, what I can do, I know the weather's bad or else I would try to go today or tomorrow, but this Saturday, do you mind if me and my partner can go out there and take a look? That way I can see if there's how much damage or what there need to be done for me to, rehab this property to be ready to be resold.
Sure, go ahead and look it up. Look at it.
Well, I can't look it up and be in your kitchen. I would have to come over and see it.
Sure, go look at it. Call the agent. She's going to show you the house.
Oh, so you're not in it at all?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, let's do this. I can send you over a cash offer. I can do $290 cash.
Yes. $100,000 less.
Well,
Really?
It's not 100. It's 30,000 less because if you sold it with your agent, it's sold with your agent, it's 30,000 less. But also, I'm considering the money I'm going to put to refix it, which is realistic. Well,
it's too low for me.
No, I completely understand that. Are you making a mortgage on it, or it's paid off?
It's paid off.
Oh, sweet. No, you're sweet sailing. Can we meet somewhere in the middle?
What's your middle?
Well, if you're gonna net 330 with your realtor and 300 is too low, we could do 310.
still a little bit too low than I expected.
Well, it's your home. Name your price, because I've named 2. It's not good enough.
Well, 290 really low.
Well, the 310 was the new one, so we went up. So tell me a number. I've told you.
The roof is in good condition. It's been inspected many times, several times by roofers last summer.
Good.
Because, many roofers came and wanted my business, and they could not find faults in it. It's good condition.
Awesome. Good thing. I wish that
no foundation problems whatsoever.
Okay, so it's a normal home.
Years back when there was a freeze, the pipes in the house, nothing was frozen. It's a well-built home. So you're gonna put some makeup stuff on it.
I mean, everybody that's selling their house right now has a good roof, doesn't have busted pipes. I mean, you're selling it with a realtor. You're accepting to be in competition with everyone else that has, like, having a home that everything is perfect or is a benefit.
I understand, but I have to try that chances because people are trying really low cut, and I find it really offensive. I have a good house. Now, granted, you're gonna put some makeup on it, okay? The house was built in 1980.
Yeah, it's old.
It's very well. It's well built, but to me, it has good quality stuff in it.
Yeah, but see, and I agree, but it's not up to you. It's up to the new buyer.
Let me finish. I understand that today's design, today's colors, today's makeup is not the same.
That means it won't sell.
It's different. So I understand whoever gets it will probably do some makeup stuff inside the house.
Yes, ma'am.
It has a pool. It has a hot tub. It also has a nice sunroom with tiles and all.
Beautiful. Nice
styling. And also it has 3 bedrooms and a nice big game room. I don't know if
good thing gaming is huge right now. That's a good one.
Yeah, I had a big old-fashioned pool table there, but some enthusiasts came and bought it.
I'll get the house. I'll get the house for full price if I can get that pool table.
Well, it's gone. Sorry.
Oh, dang it! You almost had me.
I had an estate sale. You're a little bit too late for that.
Yeah.
I had an estate sale. I got rid of my old furniture, everything I could, some antique stuff. Everything was sold or donated because I had already moved out. I bought my own house. I'm in a gated community now.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in that house for 31 years.
Beautiful.
And I tried to keep it in good shape. Now, I understand. I didn't know this, but I understand these days the style is different, and everybody wants to change the inside. Other than that, the AC and the hot water heater is replaced and up to code.
Yeah.
AC is
when someone's selling their house for over $300,000, you would hope that all those things are already there. I mean, would you pay $100,000 for a car that didn't have air condition? So saying those things is normal with over $300,000.
I am telling you that basic stuff, the house is in good condition. No foundation problems. I understand, but I understand now. I didn't know this before I decided to sell it. Of course, I want out. I want to get into gated community. I'm 70 years old. I don't want to. I'm downsizing.
If it wasn't on this thing, I would have just been like, buying.
So with that house, the big house is too big for me. Number one, because I'm by myself now. And also, I don't want to worry about the pool and the yard anymore.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'll do this.
But I did not know that a lot of people wanted to change the inside.
Sorry, bro, I'm trying to get off the phone. I'm gonna get off right now.
But it's all right. You can give me a reasonable offer. No, I don't want anybody losing any money. Because I got so many calls.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose money if I don't get it for $290.
Well, I'm not open to lowball. I'm open to negotiations.
Well, I asked for a couple prices. I haven't got one yet. I've given you two. I said 290, then 310, and you know we're not negotiating if I'm just throwing gum at walls and you just saying no.
Okay. Come up a little bit higher. We'll see about that.
Yeah, I'll just I'll just wait. How long have you had it listed?
It's gonna go to listing today or tomorrow.
Cool. I'll let it sit on there for like a month, and then I'll call you back and see if you believe.
But I may sell it because there is
not for that price.
Neighbor across the street. My neighbor across the street, they're coming up about the price that you did. They offered me just yesterday.
Because they're pretty realistic.
Well, but they didn't say for sure. It was just their first offer.
Well,
and they came about like you did.
Yeah.
They came up.
I want to purchase a property this week. So if we don't do something, that's completely fine. I just got to go get something else then,
It's up to you. I mean,
if you're willing to do for 290, I'm down, and we can rock and roll. You get paid, you leave, you're happy, you go to that gated community. But I want to get something this week.
I'm already there.
Okay, so if you want to do something this week, 290 I can rock with, and if not, then I can call you. I can call you in a month or two because I know it won't sell on there.
Well, what I'm saying it may be gone by then.
Hopefully, but if not, I'll call you back. Okay. Stay warm, okay? Please stay warm. The weather's dangerous, okay?
What? Oh, stay warm. Oh, sure.
Yes, ma'am.
We're home. We're not leaving.
Okay. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
If I pay on it, if I close on it by the end of the month, I pay cash, and I pay all the closing costs. I mean, what's the best that you can do?
Probably 100.
100.
Probably go down 5,000, but no more than that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Because I already have somebody that's willing to pay me 95, but I'm not letting it go for that.
Oh, so you're looking for something higher, huh?
Yeah, I want 100 at least. Otherwise I'm just gonna keep it and flip it myself. Probably by the middle of the year.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, man, why haven't you finished it yet?
Oh, because I got too much projects going on. Too many projects with investors and and all that.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this: how much do you think it's gonna? I know it's a full gut job. I mean, how much were you expecting to? How much money were you expecting to put into it total?
Anywhere from 30 to 40, somewhere in there.
30 to 40. So with what you have right now, I still need to put in about 30 to 40,000.
Yeah, to make it nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just to get it rent ready, huh?
I mean, if you're just gonna rent it out and put the cheapest stuff you can. I mean, just like the standard, I will get it done with 25, 30 max.
Yeah, 30,000 is what I have for rent ready.
Yeah.
And are you going to be doing it? Were you going to do it on your own, or were you hiring a crew?
No, I have my own company.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
So with your own company, it would still cost you 30, huh, to get it rent ready?
No. For me, it probably cost me like 15.
15. Yeah. So
15,000, somewhere in there.
Yeah. So for me, it'll cost me 30.
For you, if you hire somebody, they gotta have some profit,
Yeah. Well, exactly.
For free.
Exactly. Well, on this, I mean, I like buying that area, but here's the thing. I'm looking at this property off of Broadwick. That's pretty close to your property. I don't know if you know where that is. Broadwick Avenue. It's off of Winsford Drive. This is actually a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Got sold in October for $155. It's a 3-2, 1,152 square feet. I mean, the house that you were trying to fix is a 2-1.
Yeah, but you probably need a lot more to fix the other one.
No, that was ready move in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm just looking at some of the properties in the area for 2-1 in about the same time, same year built. You know what I mean? Maybe 15 years, even 15 years newer, I'm okay with. But for the 2-1, I mean, the most that I can get out of this property after I fix it would probably be about 120. And so at 120 on a full gut for 1,000 square feet, like you said, to get it rent ready, I'm okay with 30,000. But for me to modernize it, make it look 2024 so I can put it on the market, I mean, I'm gonna have to sink in double that. I'm gonna have to sink in $60,000, $70,000 into it. You know what I mean? So how much did you buy this property for, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't even remember. It's been a long time.
Been a long time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to look to see how much you paid for it. I can look it up. I'll tell you. But yeah, man, I mean at 105, I mean there is no room, there's no meat on the bone, man. I mean, if you were me, would you buy your property at 105?
I don't know.
The fact that you don't know tells me you wouldn't. So, I mean, if you really want to move this property, I can get it off your hands. I can take care of it for you because I do like doing full gut jobs. That being said, you're an investor, man. You've got like 5, 6 properties. I've got the same. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to give me some meat on the bone. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense for me to buy it as an investor.
Yeah, no problem. Don't worry.
Yeah, no. At 105, I'm gonna be like my wife. I'm just a spender, not an investor anymore.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, when you're if things change, let me know. Add me to your contact list. You can name me a Caesar Cash 14 because I can pay cash and I can close it within 14 days.
All right. No problem.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
You guys on calls? Oh, you guys couldn't hear me, huh? Darn it.
Yeah, I hear you better now. I couldn't hear him better. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I heard him, but it just not. I was just so you could turn him.
It wasn't clear.
Yeah.
It wasn't clear. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, the guy's an investor. He wants to sell his house at 105. I can only sell it for 120. So it's just not. Let's see. I'm just leaving some notes here so I can go back to it. How'd that lady go? She was quite a talker.
Yeah, I forgot. I always forget.
Yeah, you're done.
It was nothing. I just throw it out the way.
Yep.
This is a good little.
You're off.
Someone built it. How many square feet is this? 600 square feet. Let's say 1,000 square feet. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I got this lot in San Antonio that I was talking to earlier that they wanted $50K. It's just I'm not gonna be able to turn it. He texted me back. He was like, I talked to my wife, we're ready, but I need to get it around 30K.
Yeah.
Make sense.
Yep.
So I'll probably just I'm not gonna call him back.
I would just text him. I ran the numbers. I need to be at 30K.
Yeah.
If not, I would get a real estate agent.
Let me see. Who else was I calling?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on? This is Michelle.
Who's calling?
My name is John Looney. I was just giving you a call, seeing if you were still selling your house in San Antonio or if it's already sold.
No, I'm not selling my house and it's not sold.
Not selling it? Okay. You're not selling it?
Not at this time.
You considering selling it anytime?
For the right price, but housing market isn't where it needs to be for me to sell.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm a buyer, so
$320,000.
yeah, the market might be good for you maybe in like 10 years.
No, it was good like this a year and a half ago.
During COVID?
A year and a half ago. It was after COVID.
Oh, gotcha. Did you buy it for that price, or did somebody sell their house for that price?
No, I've owned this house since it was built. I've been here for 20 years.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well,
I put a lot of money in upgrading it. It has 9-foot ceilings, $19,000 walk-in shower. It's
dang.
the walk-in shower you can get. It's 86 inches.
You can wash your car in that shower, huh?
Yeah, almost. With a bench and a teak seat that folds down at the front, a bench at the back.
Man.
It has new flooring, new carpeting upstairs, vinyl planking downstairs, and
all right, cool. Let's just get it going. All right, I'm getting irritated being nice.
I would say, get a little bit of agent.
Yeah. All right, cool.
It's not being nice. It's just
my nice battery just ran away a little bit. So let's get some deals.
I'll hit you up in 6 months.
I don't remember which one that was.
Right.
Oh, wait, what happened there? Were you talking or?
I hung up on her. I know that was rude, but like I know that was rude. I shouldn't have done that, but I did it. So whatever. At least it's
whatever. You were over it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and I'll let me try this guy again. This guy was calling me back.
The break chase one. Anyone? Caesar.
Please leave your message for.
Go ahead, John. Make your next call.
220.
Hey, what's going on? This is Michael?
Yeah.
Michael, what's going on, brother? It's John Looney. I was just giving you a call about your property, seeing if you were still selling it over there in Rowlett.
I am.
Sweet, man, sweet. How much are you looking to get for it by chance?
$340.
$340. Do you have it listed?
I do not.
Okay, $340. I'm looking at some pictures that's online. Are the floors still the older wood floors?
Yes.
Okay. I'm seeing the homes on your street that were remodeled. They sold for $340.
Okay.
How soon are you looking to sell? Because I'm looking to get something in that area.
Time doesn't matter.
Okay. Would you be wanting to sell in like 2-3 weeks though? If we can consider those repairs.
I'm open to that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing the just like I think it's on the same street as yours actually. Let's see, 8713 on your street. That one they rented it, but it was 9117. They sold for $340, and they had the whole thing redone. Anywhere we'd be able to get somewhere. I mean, what I want to do is I want to, I'll pay for closing, get you a cash offer. Anywhere we'd be able to get, in like the 260 range, cash.
No.
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 Are you planning on rehabbing the home before you sell it for 340?
No.
Okay. So so do you want to sell the home or not?
I'm open to selling.
Okay, so if you're selling it fully remodeled, 340 makes sense. Not remodeled, 260 makes sense.
Cool.
Right?
Maybe for you, not for me.
How much do you think it's going to cost to remodel the home?
I don't know. Don't care.
Okay, so you're just grumpy on a snowy day today, huh?
I'm not grumpy.
Gotcha. Well, hey man, you have a good rest of your day, man. Stay warm.
Sure thing.
That's what we go through. We got to sift
Message
through it.
for 210. Please leave your message for 210.
Miss Martin.
John, as you're looking for your next dial, I just wanted to bring it up to the folks that are watching. I had someone call me yesterday who was getting annoyed because no one was answering. He was like dialing, and I can understand his point of view. He was like, "Hey, man, it's just it's like I paid for these. Like I just expect them to call to answer." It's like, bro, no, they don't give a shit whether you paid $29 or $340. They don't care about you. They care about selling their house. You know what I mean? And so you just got to keep at it. I mean, like John is a hell of a closer. I consider myself as a pretty darn good closer. Like we've been on this for like an hour now. This is what we do to get to that one. All we need is that one.
That's exactly right, man.
Just wanted to point that out. Like, don't get annoyed. It's a numbers game.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'll piggyback on that, man. That's absolutely the truth. And I think I saw a comment on one of the Facebook groups about, I called for, 30 seconds and got upset or something like that. You got to understand the sales funnel or have you ever played Duck, Duck, Goose as a kid? This is the adult version of Duck, Duck, Goose. Except there's a million ducks first, and you're just trying to get goose. You know what I mean? And the better you get, the more often you'll be able to convert, right? But you see the people that we've both called, it's not the right time for them. So it had nothing. I mean, yeah, maybe so. There's always a variable, but we're looking for that person that is looking to sell at the right time for the right price. And so it's not always so analytical and all that stuff. It's just calling them often, call that lead a couple times, call them in the morning, call them at lunch, call them at dinner, do it at night, whatever it takes so that you can always keep flowing. Don't get discouraged because if you are getting discouraged, learn how to stop getting discouraged, because you're going to have a really hard time enjoying this if getting discouraged so fast is part of the emotion.
Yep, 100%, dude. All right, I'm gonna make a new call.
Shit, I don't remember. I don't think I'll call him. Where's the phone number? Yeah.
Kathy always yells at me, get off the phone, not a deal.
Oh no, my phone isn't calling.
Is it bad service around here, or is it pretty good?
It's just this number.
So it's off market. 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, brother? It's John.
I'm returning a phone call. You were talking to my girlfriend earlier about a house.
What's her name by chance? That way I can look. Michelle. Let me look. Let me look real quick. Hold on and see if it was me or not. This guy's probably gonna cuss me the fuck out. You guys ready for this?
Happened within like the last 5-10 minutes ago.
You said in the fuck what?
Like the last 5-10 minutes ago.
Okay. Yeah, I got a Michael and a Michelle that probably was just called. What's going on, man?
I don't know what I'm kind of like. She started talking to somebody and then they hung up.
Oh, I got lost. I don't know what the weather's like over there. Over here in Dallas, it's snowing pretty bad and the signal's been cutting off all day.
Oh, wow.
So if she got disconnected, I really apologize for that.
That's all right. They were just asking about our house.
Yeah. So we purchased a bunch of properties here at Home Pal, and hers probably popped up as being a nice one, and that maybe one of my guys was looking to buy. Then the connection's been sucking all day. So if she got hung up on, I apologize.
Oh, yeah, I get it. We were supposed to get rain here in San Antonio. It just started raining.
It's John.
Cold.
So,
anyway, I mean, we're asking $320 for the house.
Yeah, man. I apologize for that, brother. Do you guys looking to sell it?
For the right price.
Let's do 260.
260. I'm going to laugh at you. Sorry.
All right, cool, man. You have a good one. My other phone. Yeah, sorry, I just hung up on you, big dog.
Okay. I believe you speak with Vera back on January 7th. Right. He just wanted to get an update in regards to the offer that he sent for Veer Drive.
Oh, the offer that he sent me? Yeah, we're gonna have to go up on that one, man. Are you his partner, or you guys work together?
Yep, I'm actually his assistant.
You're his assistant?
Yep.
Is it cold and snowy over there? I can see right here your address is in Addison, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 1 minute. I'm right here in Addison too, right off the tollway. I think off Beltline, just like you.
I understand.
You understand?
Yep,
yeah, man. Yeah, it's not high enough, man. You tell them just go up like 10K and we can rock and roll, and we can close that bad boy today.
Yeah, actually, just like what Vera said back then.
Yeah.
This is just based on public information or public data estimation. We might be able to bump up the price.
Yeah, just tell him that, man. Yeah, just tell him go up 10K and we're good. That way we don't have to waste too much time.
Okay, can you provide us the?
No, just tell him 10,000, or we don't need to waste each other's time. I don't need to send you anything. If he's not going to say 10,000 more, then sending you something is a waste of my time. So just tell him this 10,000 more of his original offer, and then I'll send you whatever you want.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll go ahead and check with him, and
let me know. Thanks. Bye. Anyways,
let's go. Yep, I'm calling right now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Jesus.
Go again.
I know.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Why?
I don't know. I don't care. Not that one. This one, though. You hung up on my.
Not everything's a battle.
I don't care. Let's see. All right.
Let's go. I'm doing another one.
Did those already get dumped in your CRM?
No, these are just on his portal.
So just free balling?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, I'm speaking with Patricia.
Who's calling?
Hey, Patricia. Good afternoon. My name is Caesar. I'm calling about your property on Southwest 16th Street. Are you by any chance still looking to sell that property?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Great. How much are you looking to get for it?
I don't know yet. Somewhere on not too far off 300.
Not too far off of what?
300.
300. Okay. Got it. Can you tell me a little bit what you got going?
I expect it'll be lower. I didn't mean over 300. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, how much, not how much, what do you call it? Can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there?
Right now, I'm laying on the couch.
I love it.
What else would you like to know?
Well, I'm glad that you're doing that because my partner over here who's in Dallas is just freezing as you know what off. It's snowy over there. But can you tell me a little bit about the property? I mean, if I write you a $300,000 check, I'd like to know at least what I'm buying.
Yeah, it's a corner lot. It's 2 bedroom, 2 bath. I had a new roof put on and put in a ceramic tile flooring throughout the house. The only thing to be done is the ceiling. The reason I had the roof put on was there was a leak in the ceiling, and a part of it collapsed, and a good size amount, and then also a little spot in my bedroom, and I haven't had that fixed, so that has to be replaced.
Got it. So the roof's got to replace, right?
The what?
So we got to replace the roof. Is that right? Did I hear it correctly?
No, I already did the roof. I just said that. I did the roof and I put in the ceramic flooring.
Oh.
Now the ceiling is what has to be replaced.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
And other than the ceiling problems there and a spot in my bedroom, house is in good shape. It's like I said, I had new flooring put in too. I don't know what else you'd like to know. I mean, other than you have to see it, of course.
Yeah. Well, usually when I buy properties, I want to be able to fix it enough where I can sell it on the market for maximum value. So a question for you, in that area, in your neighborhood for a 2.2, after I fix it and modernize it, how much do you think I can sell it for?
I'm not a realtor. I don't know.
Okay. No worries. I mean, I'm looking it up right now to see. I always like to just ask the folks because sometimes Zillow can be wrong,
Listen to me. I don't want to listen to somebody saying me 220, 240, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to even listen to it. So, well, what I'm saying is I don't want to be insulted either. So,
no, I completely understand. I mean, I've got properties too. I don't want anyone dicking me around, so to speak. But I do make pretty fair offers based on the current condition of the house, right? At the end of the day, I mean, I'm buying it as an investment. I'm not living there, so.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea how many calls I've got? Everybody's an investor.
I know.
So I don't give two shits about what you are. No offense, or anyone else is. All I know is I want to sell my house for a fair price, and I'm not going to, accept 220, 240, something like that.
Got it. So, okay. Well, I mean,
I'll stay here.
Yeah, no, I completely understand, and you're probably been talking to a bunch of wahoos, graduated from YouTube University. Yeah. You know what I mean?
The ceilings are fine, the walls are fine, the floor is fine. It's just a matter of who wants to decorate and how they want to decorate.
Yep, I got you. Okay, so let's see here. Now, curious, like I said, I do like to modernize the properties that I buy. And since you're there, like, what are some of the things that you would do to update it? To make it look 2024, you know what I mean?
Well, it's hard to say. Because I like a big kitchen, and where I lived in Massachusetts, I had a huge kitchen, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here at the kitchenette, and one side of the kitchenette goes out into a dining area, and that dining area goes into the Florida room, or it's kind of open to the living room. The other side of the kitchenette walks out to a refrigerator, and you can go left, and there's a big room there, and then off there is a bedroom and and the other way is just coming back towards the living room. Walking into a refrigerator and smashing your head.
Yeah.
So that's about the best I can explain to you.
Got it.
paying them.
Got it. Got it. Okay. And you currently live there right now, right? Did I hear you correctly?
Yes, I want to go back to Massachusetts. So
Oh, there you go. That was going to be my next question. Why are you selling? It sounds like you've got a nice house besides the leak on the ceiling.
yeah, it is a nice house, but I just, everybody I know and love is in Massachusetts, and I came here like for a simple reason because my sister was moving to Florida, and I figured I'd never see her again. I've been here a little over 10 years, and I have not seen her yet. So I said, F her, I'm getting out of here. I want to go back to where I belong.
Time to go, right?
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. All right. Well, let me ask you this. I mean, what's your ideal solution if we make a deal here? Like, what's your timeline? Like, what's your plans?
Well, I have to pack. I started a little packing, but I've got a long way to go. I've got a lot of crap. So I've got to, do that. And, maybe sell some things, get rid of some things. I don't know. And, I said, I'm slow moving. I should have had that ceiling fixed long ago, and I didn't. So, procrastination is one of my bad personalities.
Got it. Anyway, no, I completely understand.
So I want to go, but I can't do it in a day or two because I'm not physically able to do all that fast. So
no, I completely understand.
I'm gonna have to get some help. And do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so anyways, I don't know what else to say to you. What else can I say to help you?
So would 30 or 60 day close, is that something that would be more convenient? I mean, the only reason I'm asking is I can pay for it in 14 days. That doesn't matter to me, but I just want to make sure that it's as convenient as possible for you. If we were to make a deal.
It's gonna take at least 30 days. I've got, like I said, I've got a lot of stuff here. If I could put some of it in storage and get it out of here and downsize this a little bit, it would be nice. But I'm not in a financial position to be going through any expenses. So all I want to do is get my stuff packed out of here and back to Massachusetts.
Got it. Okay. So if we can close on this by the end of February, that would work out for you.
I don't know. If I get some help, maybe.
I mean, I've got, if you got, I mean, I can help you guys move too. Like I said, I just want to make it as convenient as possible for you guys. And then, is it something where you want to move to Florida this year, or like what happens if you don't sell the house? Like, is it something you're going to stay there for a long time until you get the right price, or is it something where you're like, I want to go back to Massachusetts ASAP?
I want to go back to Massachusetts. As soon as possible. But like I say, I'm not going to take a lowball offer if I have to hang in here, or even leave and leave it open to be shown, so some realtor gets it sold at a reasonable price sign. Actually, I do need. What am I thinking? What a jackass I am! I need the money so that I can afford to go, get something in Massachusetts.
Yeah. How much do you need for Massachusetts?
Well, how do I know? 50 cents? $50?
I gotcha. No, I completely understand. Well, let me ask you this. I mean, I know you said obviously everyone lowballed you, which sucks. And you're not going to give it away for free. I totally get it. Like I said, I own a few properties myself as well.
Well, no. I didn't mean everybody low. No, I didn't mean everybody low. Well, no one's been in here to see it yet.
Got it.
A couple of things. A couple of people said something over the phone.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to myself, look at the jackass.
You've
seen the place.
Yeah.
The walls are good. The ceilings are good, except for that room.
Yeah.
It's what I like is probably not something that somebody else would like. You know how it is.
Absolutely.
Some people come in here and love it, and another person will say, "Oh my God, I hate it."
Yeah. Well, like you said earlier, you're probably looking around 300, and you're like, yeah, and then 220 is way too low for you. I mean, at the end of the day, what's your magic number so we can make it happen for you?
I don't have a magic number. I don't know. I haven't had. You get a feel of things by people coming to look at it.
Yeah.
And no one's been in here, so.
Well, I guess the reason why I'm asking is because if I make you an offer today, what's going to make you, say yes to me versus you shopping around and talking to other investors?
500,000 would be nice, so I could live comfortably the rest of my days.
I know. Hey, $1 for me would be nice too, you know? But at the end of the day, like I said, I just want to be fair. So here's the thing. I'm looking at the properties in your area. At the end of the day, after I fix it, I could probably sell it for about 400, maybe 420 at the most, just based on the comps that I'm seeing. Okay. That being said, I got to put in some repairs there. Now, granted, you fixed the roof already, so that's good. But like I said, in order for me to sell it at 400, 420, I got to make it look 2024. And with it's a 1,500 square foot house, right? Like just shy of 1,600. Yeah, well, that's what it says online. So with 1,600 square feet, it's gonna cost me a little bit of change to get it up there. At the end of the day, I'm not looking to get rich. I'm just off one deal. I'm just looking to dollar in, dollar out. Just keep the lights on. But good news is I'm not like everyone else. I'm not at 220, but I'm not at 300 either. So if we make a deal that would put a smile on your face, is this something that you'll be ready to sign today, or is this something where you're gonna keep talking to other folks? I don't want to go on a bidding war. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking to buy a house today, and I'm looking to buy in that area. So I'm either buying your house or someone else's.
Yeah. Well, you just don't make a lowball offer. Very simple. Keep it close.
I mean, if I match that price for that buyer that bought 2 doors down,
I don't know.
Do that? He had to pay realtor fees and commission, so he only actually took home 361.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a realtor, so
yeah.
And right now the house is flooded with all my stuff. I was going to say my shit.
Gotcha.
But anyway,
what's the inside of it look like by chance? The condition.
Like I said, the walls and the ceilings are in great condition. Stuff that where the leak affected it.
Got it.
The floors are fine. And if you came in here, you'd say, "Oh my God, she's got so much shit in there."
I buy a lot of properties sight unseen because I fix them. Like, as soon as we close, I got guys over there working on them immediately.
Sure.
I'm buying 2-3 a week. I don't have an emotional connection to the real estate. It's all about the numbers. So if we can make the number make sense,
But I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a realtor.
Yeah, no, I can understand. I mean, I'm ready to buy today. I just want to make sure that you're ready to sell today if you are. I really like that area, so I'm pretty sure you can tell by my voice now. Here's the deal. After I look at my closing costs when I sell the property, carrying costs, I got to put in the repairs. And by the way, if we were to come into an agreement, I can close on this, by the end of February, and that way you have enough time. I'll buy the property as is, so you don't have to worry about anything. You simply take whatever you want to take with you. Anything you don't want, just leave behind, right? I want to make it as convenient as possible for you. I'll buy it as is. I'll pay cash, and I'll pay all the closing costs and no realtor fees. Okay. So like I said, 300 is not going to work for me because if I'm at 300, I'm already at like negative 50,000. I understand 220. Those guys were lowballing you. So what I can do, and I can close on it by the end of February, I'm going to have to be like in the 240 range.
Yeah, well, I think I'd like something a little higher than that.
All right. Well, I mean, I've given you the number, and I've asked you multiple times, like, what is your magic number?
I don't know, 260, 270, 270 maybe would be nice.
All right. Well, let me see what I can do.
Like I said, see, the thing is, yeah, I've not had anyone come in here and look at it. And I need to probably get a couple of people that know what they're talking about in here to give me an idea, because I don't know.
Oh, well, just to let you know, as far as our process goes, if we were to agree on a price, let's just say we do. Let's say I get lucky enough, we agree on a price. Once we get in an agreement with a closing date in February, between now and February, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my due diligence, right? So I'm going to go ahead and open title, make sure title is clean. But at the same time, I'm also going to get a proper inspection, which is going to cost me $1,000. Okay. I'm going to send my contractors out there to get a bid on it. And then I'm going to send my local partners.
I keep losing you. You keep that.
Oh,
you keep back. I keep losing you.
Can you hear me now?
Something's going on. I don't know whether it's a beep and someone's trying to call me or what, but
no, someone was trying to call me. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. What was the last thing you heard me say?
I don't know.
Okay. So what I was saying was that our process is if we get an agreement between, let's say we get an agreement on a price and we sign an agreement saying, hey, this is the price and we'll close on it at the end of February. Between now and February, I'm going to do my due diligence, meaning I'm going to open title, make sure title is clean, right? And then also I'm going to send my contractors out there to get a bid, and I'm going to get a proper inspection to make sure I see everything from top to bottom. Okay. Now that costs time and money, and I'm not going to send anyone out there, get my inspectors out there unless I have an agreement. So I would like to get an agreement with you because I do like that neighborhood. I like that area. But I just got to make sure that it makes sense to you as much as it's got to make sense to me, So right now, if I'm looking at 270, if I write you a check for $270,000, I mean, with a 1,500 square feet, in order for me to make it modernized like 2024, it's going to cost me about $60,000 to do that, just based on dollar per square footage. And
$50,000, for Christ's sake, you can buy a house for that practically. That's ridiculous.
In Alabama, probably.
I've done a lot of work on a lot of houses myself. I owned a lot of property. I used to own 6 family in Massachusetts. I owned another 1 family. I used to rent rooms upstairs and all that business. I owned a lot of property, so
wonderful.
I didn't fall off a turnip truck.
So how much do you think it will cost me to modernize it?
I don't know. It depends.
Well, I mean, you tell me, but I'm asking you. You don't want to tell me. I mean, like the only reason I'm asking because you own the property.
Well,
you're an investor yourself.
Hey. I'm not here to argue with you. You want to ask me a question? Let me answer now. You have the people, what you pay them per hour or whatever, however you do things. I haven't had anybody in here yet to tell me what it would cost to replace the ceiling. If I knew that, I'd have a better guess maybe. But I haven't had anybody in here to look at anything, give me any prices or anything like that. The house itself is in great shape, other than the ceiling. So,
is your house carpeted or is it hardwood floors?
No, I just said I had all ceramic flooring put in here.
Ceramic flooring. You're right. I apologize. I missed that earlier. Now let me ask you, how long have you lived there?
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years. Okay. Gotcha.
Not long over 10 years, but right around it.
Yep. Absolutely.
And I would stay, except that most of the people here are older, and I mean, not that I'm a spring chicken. They're married and all that stuff. I'm single, and I like to get out and have some fun, and that's what I would be doing if I was back in Massachusetts. Here, it just isn't the same. It isn't the same, and I moved here, like I said, because I thought I'd never see my sister again, and I've been here over 10 years and haven't seen her yet. So I'm saying, that's her. I'm out of here.
Gotcha.
And that's the bottom line.
No, I completely understand. Well, here's one thing. I'm just looking at the end of the day. Like I always tell people, I'm not a baker. I don't like to sugarcoat things. I'm just looking at based on the numbers, based on the comps that I'm seeing. The absolute most that I can do, just so that I can keep the lights on, is 250. If you're okay with 250, let's move forward.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to get that to talk because I was looking for more around like 270, 280 to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So I'd have to think about that.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, like you said, you have multiple.
You're the one with the money. You're the one with the money. I'm the one that needs money. So I have to go not only leave here but go back to Massachusetts and find a place there and get a place, and the move from here to there is going to be costly and so on. And none of this is your problem. But I have to think for me too, just like you're doing for yourself.
Okay, are you on the phone?
Yeah, no, I completely understand what you're saying. It's just if I'm at 280, just to let you know, because like you said, you're an investor yourself. You have had multiple properties in the past. If I buy that property at 280, 270, I mean, I'm looking at 6% return, and my all-in number would be in the 400,000 after I fix everything. So I'm sure you as an investor having multiple properties, I don't think that's going to be good.
You're thinking it needs a lot of work in here. It doesn't. The ceilings that kind of like not popcorn. I don't know. It's a textured ceiling. Anyway,
the popcorn ceiling.
Are all in great shape, except I don't know what to call it. But anyways, other than where the leak was and the ceiling collapsed, that small spot on the bedroom, that's all fine.
Well,
the floors are fine. The floors are fine. The walls are in good condition. And if all my stuff was out of here, you'd say, "Oh, this is a nice place."
Got it.
So,
got it.
Anyway,
Well,
based on that,
let me ask you a quick question. Does your place look like 2024, or does it look like 10 years ago?
oh, it doesn't look old-fashioned at all. No, not at all.
Yeah, but does it look like 2024? Because at the end of the day, in order for me to sell it at 400,000, I got to compete with the other ones that looks like it's 2024. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know I don't know if any houses would go for 400,000 here. So I don't know.
Well, there you go. So if you're saying no houses go there for 400, then it's probably less. Is that what you're saying? Or
No, I said I don't. No. What I'm saying is I don't know of any. I'm not up on real estate here. I don't pay attention, and I don't care. All I care about is my own damn house.
Yeah. All right.
So,
well, I mean,
that being said, you haven't seen the place. You don't know what it looks like. It's hard to.
I know the area very well, ma'am. I mean, it sounds like you're not ready to sell.
You
So
don't know my house.
no, I completely
No,
understand.
I am ready to sell, but
Well, I mean,
you haven't been in this house, so you don't know.
no, I understand that. But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I do this every day, and just based on the square footage, I know like the range of the cost that it would be. It may cost me $30,000. It may cost me $60,000. As an investor, I got to put 60 instead of 30 in there. No, well, I completely understand. So I think the best spot for you is put it on the market and see how it goes. And if it doesn't sell, feel free to give me a call and I can help you out. But at this point, I mean, I'm looking to buy, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy your neighbor's house. All right, you have a good one, okay?
Whatever.
Good.
Dude, she wasn't ready. She's like, everything she says she doesn't know. I'm like, if you don't know, then how can you agree or disagree with me?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think that went a little longer than I would have wanted. Probably about
when you get on the phone with somebody, sometimes if it's not a deal, I get it. It is a waste of time. But if you're having a little bit of fun to keep your motivation going, like sometimes if it gets off track, because I'm getting bored, I'll shoot the shit, talk the shit for a little bit, and then I'll be like, all right, now I'm bored. Being bored,
exactly.
With but having a little bit of fun, you got to have a little bit of fun, like that. So,
yep. And you know what? Not a lot, but sometimes you stay in there long enough, and all of a sudden they break down.
Yeah,
They're like, all right, let's do that.
That's how it happens.
Yep. Go ahead and make a call, man. I'll gotta take some notes.
It just like froze on me trying to get back logged in.
So while you do that, I'm just gonna look if there's any questions on the chat. Are you guys liking what you guys are hearing so far? Seeing John and I just going at it, drop a 1. As far as Jorge says, got a bunch of addresses.
It's like shit. It started January or something.
Yeah.
Struggling for skip tracing. I haven't skip traced in a long time. John, do you do any skip tracing? Or Brandon?
For what?
For leads.
Yeah, we don't. We just buy the leads. So I don't like skip tracing because a lot of times they're all wrong numbers anyway. So
yeah, I don't feel the need to. Like I don't do cold call. I don't have a problem buying a lead. So if it's not warm or hot, I don't really bother it because it's going to waste time. You see how long it takes to get a deal calling warm leads that want that supposedly once upon a time filled out a form. it's going to be like 25x longer timeline without that.
Yep.
Let's see. I got to do the one me to call back at 3:30. So raise my desk up a little bit.
270.
Eight 3 2 6 1 3 4 5 7 9. Berlin, Texas. Okay. I don't know if I called this guy yet or not. It doesn't matter if I did. My shit's going so damn slow.
Gotta get it flow.
No, my screen.
Oh, it's lagging. I kind of like how they annotate the. Like, you don't need a CRM because they let you take notes and annotate the leads. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, unless they're good, I don't put them in anywhere. Unless I'm trying to send a fast ass like text messages.
Well, mine gets dumped automatically, so they just get in my CRM. Because my calls are recorded through the CRM too.
Please leave your message.
Caesar, what are you working on? Anything in the pipeline?
Yeah, I got a few.
Nice.
I got to take this call. This is my JV partner, Marielle.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, let me mute myself. Give me a second.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Your call is.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get on the phone with a good one. I don't want to just dial and not let y'all see some action. I wonder if you guys can hear it if I call from this. You think they'll be able to hear it if I call from Go High Level?
Yeah. If you put on this, yeah. I call.
Can y'all put in the comments if you can hear this ringing? If it rings, goddamn. Can y'all hear that? Greg, what's going on, brother? It's John. Good, man. Good. I was just texting you about your property over there in San Antonio. You said that it hasn't sold yet, and you're looking to get an offer on it. You're still selling it, right? Sweet, man. Sweet. Tell me a little bit of how much you looking to sell it for. I definitely am looking to get something this week. How much you looking to get? You're trying to get a what? You said you're looking to get some estimates. Okay. Yeah, how much you own the house by chance? Because I'm seeing that the home market over there is a bit slow, but I definitely want it. I can do how fast you trying to move out? 250 is what you want. That's not too far away from what I'm looking to pay. What's the condition of the home look like by chance? Pretty good. Man, you got to sell me on this house, brother. Pretty good is come on. You know, let me rewind. All right, you want 250,000? I think I want to give it to you. What's the inside look like? You said pretty good. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. No, so seriously, have you done any you know, remodels to the home? Any floor, paint? Couldn't hear you. Say it again. Okay. Built in 1977. When you bought the house a couple years ago, did it have any? Was it already remodeled before? Or was there any nice new finishes and changes to it when you bought it? I see the kitchen's pretty. I see the kitchen. Does it still have the white appliances inside? Okay. Okay. Do you have a? I'm interested in the property. I love the location. I know that, and you know as well, because you're living there still, right? Yeah, I love the location. I know the property is going to need a bit of work. Is 250? I'm in 250 is probably the lowest you can go here, huh? Because I'm seeing that you bought it 2 years ago, so you probably can't go that much further low than that, huh? What's making you decide you want to sell? What you gonna go somewhere else? And 250 means you're just pretty much okay with just letting go of the house, right? Okay. If I could do it for 250 and I can get you an offer for it, and I can get, open title, and get all those things taken care of on my end, would you be able to move out within 20, 30 days? 30? Okay. Okay. I'm not in a rush. I'm not the police, but I know that you do sound like you really want to move out, and I can feel it. You know what I mean? And I want to help you, man. So let's do this. Okay. Do you have your last mortgage statement by chance? The reason why I'm asking is because if I can just see the exact amount that you have left and things like that, I can help get it taken care of for you. That way I know exactly what we got to do to clear. You know what I mean? Because if I do exactly, let's say I do exactly 250 and something comes out to be 251, I don't want you to have to worry about paying that. So can you do me a favor? If go in your email real fast and see if you could send it to me, and just so I could take a quick look at it, and I'll call title, see if everything is good, and then we can go from there and kind of plan everything out. And tomorrow, or not tomorrow, because the weather's kind of bad, I know, but maybe Saturday I can send somebody out there to just take some photos and a quick little inspection for me. Is that okay? Okay. And you're going to be in your home pretty much every day, or what's your work schedule look like? Okay. Okay. So we'll plan for Saturday for me to send my guy over to look at it for me. If everything does turn out to be good, you didn't set the house out on fire and just not tell me. If everything looks to be good, then we can go ahead and then get set up and schedule a close date to where you can no longer worry about being stressed out about this property. Is that cool? You sound relieved already, my man. You do. Okay. Are you already kind of looking to see if you can find that mortgage statement for me? Yeah. As long as it shows like your monthly payment, how much you have in your outstanding balance, like whatever's left for the payoff. That way I can go direct to them, and you don't have to worry about paying those closing costs and those fees. I can kind of go ahead and take care of that. Gotcha. I'm gonna see you're behind, is what you're saying. That's okay, brother. Hey, listen, it happens, bro. I'm here to help. So just send it to me. No big deal, okay? I'm gonna send it to you right now. Does a text message work for you? And you say forbearance. When did you file for that? Okay. And how much were you behind 4 months ago? And then since then, you're 4 months behind them. Yeah. So if I could take the home from you, you'd be able to work a little bit with that. I'll see I'm gonna see what I could do to help. Maybe you can even pay less than that. You know what I mean? Let me know when you send that over to my email address, and then what I'll do as soon as you send it to me, I'll give a couple calls so that I can get you helped out. Let me know when you send it, please.
Like, right.
You sent that over, big dog? What's the weather looking like over there? Yeah, it's snowing over here. I'm in Dallas. It's pretty cold, snowing. Yeah, it looks like Alaska and Dallas, Dalaska. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then as soon as I get it, what I'll do, I'll go ahead and make a couple calls for you, and that way I can give you a call back maybe in about an hour or two and get you a game plan. And then what I'll do, I know that mortgage and everything is kind of stressing you out. I'll see how much you're behind. Me and you will work on the plan to get that squared away, and pretty much, I'll take all that stuff over, and then you don't have to, you basically could get the stress lift off your plate, and not worry about it anymore. And I know that I'm guessing you bought the home. It kind of got you in a bit of a bind, and that's probably why you're moving out, right? Maybe like the finances kind of got a little sticky. Gotcha. So you filed an employment, and you probably said 250,000 because that's how much you owe, huh? Okay. So you got it. You definitely just want to wipe your hands clean of the property, right? You wanted to get what? Okay, Greg, just so that I'm not confusing you. I'm not giving you an estimate. I'm trying to buy this house. We're both on the same page? Okay, because you just said that you said that you were trying to get estimate. I'm trying to confirm that that you want to sell this house to me. Right? We're on the same page? Okay, cool. Because when I asked, hey, so that's how much you want, we're confirming it. You said, well, I kind of just want to get estimates. We're past that now, right? I want to make sure that you sound sure, because I want to help you out. You do you see what I'm saying? Like, you're sending me your mortgage statements for me to purchase the home. You want to sell the house, right? I asked you all this before. I just want to make sure we're on the same page, because I'm trying to help you. Okay. Let's see. I just got your mortgage statement, man. It just confused me for a second. So you owe 260. So they went from 250 to 260. Okay, I see it. Wait, is this a FHA loan by chance? Okay. Yeah, I see you got mortgage insurance, but it's not that expensive. Do you know your interest rate on this by chance? It says it's okay.
What's his all-in number, PITI?
Is your mortgage 2,300? It's like what? Okay, got it. Let me take this and see what we could do. I sent you a text in my email so you have it. See if you can find something that says your interest rate on that property, and then I'll give you a call in about an hour so we can get something worked out, okay? Yeah, let me know. And then if we can get it all buttoned up, I'll send you over an agreement today. I'll send it over to title before the end of the day. We'll get that taken care of. And then today is January the 9th. We can plan something for the beginning of February. And get moving. How's that sound? Do you have anything packed up already, or you're just fully furnished still, or? Okay, so about 3 weeks or so, getting enough time. Okay, brother. Now send me your interest rate as soon as you get a chance, and I'll get to work on that, and I'll call you back, and then we'll game plan that next step. Okay. Sounds good. All right, brother. I'll talk to you here in a second. Thanks, Greg. So that was an extremely long conversation, and I felt like I was on the phone with somebody that
Did he want some too?
like had like like a mental disability
or stoned.
Or
Like-
stone.
like, you know what
We-
I'm saying, like it has me thinking, and maybe like I'm just like, he's on unemployment. Is it because he's like dumb?
What was your thought process with the deal?
Sub 2.
Did you even pitch it to him though?
Yeah, that's all. I explained the whole thing.
Oh, I just heard a price and I didn't.
I mean, he
pitch
owes
something.
$250,000 on his mortgage, and he's asked for $250,000. It's 4%. So I'll just take it for what it is.
But does he want you to take over the mortgage though?
I explained it to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But he
we
just
could we
sounds-
couldn't we couldn't hear the seller. We could hear you though. It was still a good call, just hearing like what you would say.
Oh, you couldn't hear him, dude? Oh, thank God. To be honest, no, seriously. Like I was like, so everything looks good. You want to sell, and he's like, yeah. Like it was like those are responses, and I was like, wait a second, Greg. Like we were just on the phone for this amount of time. Like I'm not giving you. He's like, yeah, I'm just getting estimates. I was like, Greg, we're past that. Like I'm not giving you an estimate. Like I'm ready to move forward. I personally am looking to get another sub 2 on my own belt. Like so, I was like, we're past that. Like you understand that? And he's like, yeah, I do. I was like, and you do want to sell the home, right? Like, yeah. Are you moved out, packed? It's fully furnished. Like it was like that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, well, let me call you back. I just feel like he might have like a mental disability to where like he doesn't
Just
even
what-
fucking
wasn't all
understand.
that.
I might get the home, get the title, and then I knock on the door and he's in there watching football.
Yeah. Well, Jermaine's key takeaway here, man, he just says, being blunt, like he likes the way that you're guiding your sellers, but on a leash, you know what I mean? Without
Mhm.
sounding effed up. I mean, he followed it with, anytime your seller starts to stray away, you tend to pull them back.
Yeah.
So I really like that as well. And at the end of the day, like you can tell, like you've been in sales, right? Like you're closing every step of the way. Like, hey, we're past that, right? Like
Yeah.
you and I agreed on that already, because a lot of people will miss that. Will miss that step, John. And you know that you've seen other.
Yeah, we don't want to go. We don't want to sound too great, and then they get to the end and they're like, "Wait a second." So this is like, no. We get a little bit further, we confirm. We get a little bit further, we confirm. We get a little further, we confirm. So everything we went over today sounds good. We said that, and then I recap, right? We said we did this, you love that, this, and the damage, which is why we kind of go here. The documents I'm sending you says all of that. Go ahead and knock those out while we're on the phone. There's no reason, like I'm not going to send you an email of documents if you're not going to sign it while I'm on the phone. So it's like, you don't need to go talk to your wife. Like the land guy that I was talking to earlier today, he's like, my wife's out of town. Now it could have been kind of harder and been like, you can sign those without her, but I know I'm going to get him anyway. So it's like, when is she going to be around? Oh, 5:30. Cool. 5:30. I'm calling you. Make sure she's sitting right there.
Yep,
you know?
Yep. And you told me once, like you always like to have that 1 or 2 phone calls after 5 o'clock. So.
Exactly. Yeah. I always have one person around 7 o'clock that when I get home, I got one person at the least, never more than 2, but I have one person at the least that I call at 7 o'clock that I couldn't get a hold of during work hours. Because we're talking to BC class people that at that time they're home.
Yep. Yep.
So that's the time that they're sitting with their wife, eating hot Cheetos and signing my DocuSign, hopefully.
Yep, exactly. And also for some of the folks that are watching, I mean, this is the reason why I'm bringing other folks. Like John has a different flavor from the other John the other day, right? I have a different flavor. Brandon has a different flavor. So this is where you guys get to see the different flavors. And at the end of the day, you got to find what works for you.
Exactly.
One thing that I do want to say, though, and John, you can probably agree with me, and feel free to disagree with me, by the way. I always say, even when I used to train salespeople, I always say creativity comes from repetition.
Yep.
Right. And so if you're not in sales, if you're not used to this, like what you see with John right now is years and years of experience. What you see me do is years and years of experience. John Motzenbacher, the same thing. So if you're new, follow the formula. If you guys are following, whether you guys are following RJ Bates, Pace, whoever you guys are following, follow what they're saying and then just do it with repetition until it becomes your own.
Yep. I agree with that. And I think also because hearing you, like when we get offline, I got like 50 compliments to give you. And then I got 1 or 2 things that I want to be like, this and that. And it's not everyone's way. Also, like there's some things that I do that you should not pick up on, because like I naturally got that spice that will offend people. And if it's not like I was telling Brandon, like I am in here to buy real estate. I don't care about anything else. Like, there are some other people that have a really hard emotional tie to the story. And you know what? Their stories are really, really difficult. I'm trying to buy real estate. So it's all numbers, all data, yes, no questions. And I just throw in some personality into it. And that's not some people's type. You got some people really, really down to earth. That's okay. But I'm not as down to earth. I'm just straight to it, And some people don't need to pick up on that, because that can help. The being down to earth can really, really help them. And being more empathetic, sympathetic can really help them. And there's a time and place for it. It's just, dancing around the ideas of what they could do and what the other strategies are. Like I'm going to pick whatever one the numbers fit and go with it. And if it's going, then it's signed. And if it doesn't, I move on. I don't overthink. Like once I get off the phone, I just forget. I came from the door-to-door industry. So if I knock on a door and they open it and we negotiate and then it closes, if they shut the door or if they say, call them back later, whatever, I walk off. I'm not overthinking or getting my phone out saying, what could have I done? I'm not doing that. I'm like, I came out here to get a deal. I'll figure all those things out after, what I'm saying? So right now, then you'll drive home without a deal. And the only problem is of you driving home without a deal is that you're not getting any money. Like that's the problem. So you drive to the field to get money. Just do that part first and figure out all the other things, like how it's going to look on top of their house or how this is going to feel, or like figure that out later. But right now you have no fucking customers.
Yep. Exactly. Well, John, I know we've been going on for 2 hours. I don't mind going, but I know you're go.
Yeah, I'm about to get some food right after this. And
Well,
then,
that's what I was going to say. So if you want to call it a day, I'm totally cool with that. I think we've had a pretty good 2 hours.
yeah, it was fun.
We didn't lock anything up, but hey, that's the name of the game sometimes, right? But
Yep.
you've got some follow-ups. I've got some follow-ups. So if you don't mind, just before we go, just a quick 5 minutes. Dude, I'd love to hear what are the 2 things? Forget the 50. I already know what I'm good at, but I want to know where I can improve on. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And I don't mind you blasting me online because
Yeah.
for me, it's all about growing. I want to grow as much as the guys that are watching me, you know?
Yeah. I think that like after the 5th or 4th call, like you like sounded like a whole different person. And I was like, oh shit, like, because I always try to like close my eyes and be like, would that work on me? Like that's how I kind of like if I'm distressed, you know, obviously talking and guiding someone through a 45-minute process without confirming that they want to sell it for the price. That some people's process is like that, but you know, I wouldn't float too much on like if it works, it works. But sometimes like when you have them on the phone and they already agreed to the first couple things, like if we can get to the price already, or just logically why I'm saying my price, because like most of the people that I said, oh, that's too low. Well, the homes that were sold for the price you said were fixed. You know, I have to fix it. Like I can't buy this house and then sell it for a higher price, or you would just go do that.
Yep.
Do you understand why I'm going down? Yes. Okay. So you do want to sell it for the way that it is right now, or are you going to fix it and then I buy it for that price? I always just ask them questions like kind of like an attorney, like, okay, you want that price? Are you going to do something to it before I buy it? Or am I buying it the way it is right now? The way it is right now, it's not worth Zillow. Zillow can't, like, you know, I said, hey, what's the house look like? She said, well, go look it up online. I can't go in your kitchen online. So how does it look? What did you do? You know?
Yeah.
I see it's 40 years old. I see it's 20 years old. Did you change the air conditioning unit in 20 years? No. Okay. So I'm going to need to. You said the roof's been changed. Sweet. No one sleeps on it. Everyone's roof that's trying to sell it for the price you said, all of their roofs are already fixed too. So that's not a benefit. It's what everyone else already has too.
Yep.
If the roof was messed up, then that's a problem, right? Like that's a digressing number. Now that you have a roof that's already fixed, that just means the number is it's relative. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I think just getting straight to your number and why theirs needs to come down just needs to happen faster. So that you know that lead in your CRM can be deleted, followed up on, or whatever the case. Because we all do the same thing where we buy leads and they stay on our iSpeed the lead, they stay on our CRM spreadsheet, whatever. And we're like, you know what, let me give them a call again. And just like the people I talked to before, 90% of them are still stuck on that same number and still stuck on that same problem. And they might want to go down later. So, you know, hey, like, I'm going to list it with, they say, I'm going to list it with realtor. Sweet. So in a month, can I give you a call? And if it hasn't sold, I can call you and maybe we'll wiggle down.
Yep.
You know, who knows, right?
Nice.
So just getting there first so that the next day you know who to call, who not to call, or who to call in a month.
Love it. So that's one. What's the other one, brother?
Man, that honestly, that was, bro, you're smooth, bro. You sound super smooth. I like how like at first I thought it sounded different that you were like to modernize, because when you can tell they're super old, they don't even know what modern is, right?
Sure.
But I would say to have it show ready for a brand new family. Right. Have it like my intention is to get this show ready for a brand new family for a first time home purchase. Oh, well, the kitchen and the sink works and the oven works okay, but is it new? I'm trying to put a new family in there that won't cost them any expenses 10 years after they buy it. So I need to replace those things so that they get a good home. Do you understand? I'm going to need to replace the air conditioning unit. Do you understand? I'm going to need to replace the floors. I want to put a brand new family that's trying to that's trying to have, you know, Christmas there. I know it's working for you and you've been there for 30 years, but someone else needs the new things. Do you believe that people need and deserve to have new things when they buy it? It's hard to buy a home nowadays. You agree? So I'm going to put new things in there for them. Can we go down a little bit so I can do that? And like, just kind of like, doing that, like them knowing what I'm trying to do is the best.
I love that. I'm gonna start using that, man.
Yeah, my intention is to put a brand new family in there that's having a difficult time buying their first home. This is a beautiful home. You agree? And they're attached to it. So they're going to say yes.
Yep.
Now, you said you didn't, you said you've lived in it 20 years and you haven't updated anything. I don't want to put a brand new family in there without updating everything. I believe they deserve that. Don't you agree? And it's hard to buy a home. Don't you agree? So I like, how can we work together so that you win and that they win? I don't even say me. You win and they win. I got some first-time home buyers that want a new home in this area. They love this area. They like your stuff is just older, and so it's not going to get sold for that price unless we go down. And I fix it for them, and then I put them in it.
Yep, I love that, dude. Money. This is the reason why I do this. And I was just, who was on yesterday? I think Mott's was on yesterday, and we were talking about it. Is like we literally pick up a line from everyone. Like I pick up a line from Mott's. I'm sure some people have picked up lines from me. Now I'm gonna use that moving forward instead of modernizing it. Boom. And instead of me, it's about the new family that's gonna move in there.
They can kind of pick. Everyone wants to be a part of that beautiful thing. Yeah. Everyone wants to be a part of that beautiful thing, especially an older family that lived in it for a long time and they just don't want to let it go for so cheap because they feel like it's disrespect. But, if they know that the end result is them, a new family, a new first-time home buyer is going to live in it, and that's going to be their memories are going to be built in there, they kind of get a little bit more reason.
Yep. Bro, you and I were trained the same way, man, because I use a door knock too. You do a lot of Socratic method. You know what I mean? You ask a lot of like, does that make sense? You get yes.
Yeah.
Ask a series of questions so that the last question you ask will get you a favorable result. That's the Socratic method. And that's what you're doing.
You get them in a rhythm of saying the same word. Yes, we're humans. We're catered to patterns.
Absolutely. Now there is one thing that I do want to show before you go, John, to everyone, because that one person that I was talking to who wanted 270, 280, I'm going to share this with you guys. And John, I actually want to get your opinion on whether you think I'm a little too hard on this or whatnot. But hear me out first before you say anything. Here's the profit calculator. I offered her $250 at the absolute most because $60,000 of rehab, I can get $56,000 out of it, right? Worst case scenario, I get beat up by the buyers. I get a $23,000. That's a pretty good deal, right? She wanted 270, which I could have done, but I would have $10,000 only. Last year, I would be okay with this. For me, I'd be like, oh, well, that makes sense. And so I just wanted to bring this up because 2025 is different for me. I could have locked that deal up and said yes to the 270. Part of me wanted to, but here's the thing. I have no room here. If I screw up here on the repair costs and I screw up on the ARV, this shit just evaporates. Now, I'm very good at renegotiating, so I can go back to her and lower that price. But with her attitude, the way she was talking, I did not want to have to deal with that later. And so for me, I wanted to make sure that I have $30,000 on my assignment fee to give me room later, which, by the way, even if I were to go down to 23, I'm still going to go back to her to see if I can lower it, right? And if I don't, if she says flat out no, at least I still have $20,000 of assignment fee for me. So the reason why I'm sharing this is I could have locked that deal up and say 270 is okay, but I didn't because of this reasoning. So I don't know. Everyone's a little different, but that's my 2025. I don't want to be where I'm okay with 10,000 and then I have no room once I get beat up by the buyers and or if there's no renegotiation later on. So I don't know if John was listening or he might be on.
No, yeah, I was listening. Sorry, I had it muted. No, I completely agree because you know that buyers are going to always try to come in a bit lower, and you want to be flexible to be able to, like, if it does take a little bit longer to move and you do get an offer that's a bit lower, if you only got 10K, it took away all your hard work and the time, and it has to be worth it, and you need to be flexible so that you can also negotiate again. You got negotiation with the seller, and then you also got negotiation with the buyer, and you need to make sure that in your entry number that you go in with seller, it makes you flexible for negotiations with buyer. Because if you get a repeat buyer, you could be like, yeah, dude, I know that you see I have it for 320, but bro, for you, because you bought from me before, but for you, if you want to walk it or if you want to put in EMD today, 315 all the way. And you got 20K different spread before, you're cool with 15. But if you have 10 and you give away 5, that's a hit.
That's a big hit.
I'd rather get nothing than something like that. You know what I mean? Like once you start doing a lot and you start investing in the tools and investor lift and calling, like I would rather just focus on another deal or start buying other leads than going through title and having all these issues on small deals.
100%. And then before we go, I just want to comment on this. Jermaine put it up. Yep, you felt like I was a little bit combative. I was mirroring here, but here's the thing. I think you guys will all agree. I have a very high threshold. I'm actually very patient when I'm talking to people. The only reason why I was being quote unquote combative with her, can't even say that word. The reason why is because every time I ask her something, she always says, I don't know. That
was frustrating.
And so it was to a point where, well, do you want to sell or not? Right. And I just wanted to confirm that with her many times. And when she kept saying, I don't know, for me, I felt like, okay, well, you're just dicking around and getting the highest bid. Right. Yeah. And I actually should have dropped the line that I learned from Mott's, but I just didn't think it was the right moment, which is, John, I don't know if you ever heard it, but Mott's would say, do you want the highest offer? Are you looking for the highest offer, or are you looking for the offer you can count on? I think it's a pretty money line.
Yeah, I like it.
You know what I mean? Highest offer or the one that you can count on? Because I can close in 14 days. The other ones, you might go through song and dance and not make it to the finish line.
Yeah, and I also tell people, offers are not real unless the numbers are real. Hey, ma'am, I know you want 270 and I'm saying 250. I could have just told you $1 million. Would you believe me if I told you that? And she's going to say no. And I was like, that's why I don't believe that guy is serious about 270, because I'm looking at the same thing he's looking at, and we have the same intention as each other, is to put a brand new family that's trying to start their new life. Buying a first-time home is really difficult. I don't believe that he's going to do that.
Yep.
So he's either going to back out at the last moment when someone better than him is underwriting his deal and tell him to back out, or he's not going to do it. And he probably has a senior underwriter. He probably has other guys that have to confirm his offers. That's why he's probably waiting, or that's why he needs more days than me, because he probably has to make sure and get it approved. This number is approved by me, and it's going to get done. Do you want to get it done?
Yep. Exactly. Well, John, dude, it was awesome, man. This was like fresh breath air for me because I felt like a part of a sales team. Like that's, you and I are bred the same way. So you said it earlier, like after the 4 or 5 calls, I changed because I went to like, oh shit, like I got to match John. It was just as simple as that. It was just like a light switch. So thank you for this, man. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you like this, and hopefully you'll hop back on. And
this was fun, bro. We should do this more often for sure. It definitely it made me dial, it made me lock in, and that's, everybody needs that, no matter how good you get.
Absolutely. And by the way, John, I've told people too, bro, like I know you don't need it, but if you ever need it, we can always just freaking hop on StreamYard. Doesn't have to be live. We can record it so we can edit it, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I'm down for that.
Just call. We don't even have to take turns. We can just call. Literally just like a freaking sales den. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
All right, man. I don't want to take you up too much. I know you got to go have lunch.
Yeah, I'm starving.
You have a good one. Absolutely. And for everyone else, thank you guys. If you guys like this, smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed, if you're new, subscribe, and I will be back on tomorrow for my daily live seller calls.
Hell yeah. When you uploading this?
Right now.
Let's do it. I can't wait. I'll post it.
All right. Wonderful, man. Cool.
All right, big dog.
Have a good one.
Yep.